Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and we're gonna just dive straight into it. So tonight topic we're gonna talk about uncertainty. I know a lot of persons that realize, have you ever thought to yourself, how do you reach to this point where you are at right now? So just remember that it's all a process. It's all a part of the process. It's all a part of the journey. Like, have you ever stopped and wonder why certain things are happening to you? How you are even coping? How do you even? Have you ever been in a situation like, I can't believe, like you can't fathom how did you reach to that level where you understand why it happened, how it happened, how did you even pull through what really just happened? And that's all about uncertainty. Something that you really don't know what's gonna happen, but it actually will happen. It actually just happened. I remember when I was going to college, I didn't know I would be in a house. Right now, I wouldn't. If you tell me that I would have a car at this age, I would tell you probably I would be probably working towards when I would have a better car right now, but I just didn't know. That's the uncertainty. It's like everything is so in a line, everything is so aligned with what you're doing, and if you want to see great results, you have to be in align with your purpose or with whatever you're doing. So God is just letting everything just flow, but you have to leave your worries and everything towards it. You have to just put down whatever you got going on and just trust in God that He will direct your path. Uncertainty, that's the topic we're on today, and one of the things that I want to touch on, one of the topics I want to touch on is, how do you know this is gonna work out, that's gonna work out for you? It's kind of hard to explain, or it's very hard to even process with by yourself, like to wonder, how do you know you're gonna get your dream house? How do you know you're gonna get your dream girl, or whatever it is? The money's gonna come, everything is gonna come. But one thing I can reassure you, that to understand it will happen if you're number one, have your trust in God, that God will open doors for you that no one can shut. And the next thing is put it in the work, because it's not gonna just come overnight. Like, no, you have to put in the work. You have to trust God process, trust God timing, and you have to have patience. Like, number one, you have to have patience. And uncertainty is something that you have to understand. You have to understand. Like, working towards something and you don't know when it's gonna come, how it's gonna happen, or what's really going on. You have to have that trust, that faith, and that belief system. That belief system is within you, that you have to understand how you're believing in yourself. So you believe in yourself that it's gonna happen regardless. Be delusional. I've been telling you guys in my previous video, be so delusionally in love with yourself and believe in yourself that it's gonna happen, and it will happen. Just trust the process. I remember when I was 18, 17, and I said to myself that I come across a video, and it was this guy that's so simple saying, hey, that dream house, that dream car is gonna come. Just trust it. What I did, I never stopped giving up on my dream. I never stopped. I figure out ways in how I could see it possible, how I could make it possible, and God just aligned my life into that direction. And it's a journey. It's a journey so far. I have so many things that I wish. There's so many things that I have prayed for, and God led everything. It may not come in the same moment, or the next day, the next probably years down the line, or months down the line. They just arrive because God is just setting you up for what you ask for. And how you're gonna realize is when you least expect it. Like, you're not gonna expect you're gonna get what you pray for until when it comes on after. So one of the next thing that I realize is I don't know if anyone experiences this, but have you ever prayed for something and it just didn't work out, or you want something to happen so bad, you want this particular goal, you want this particular dream so bad, and it just not happening, you just can't see it happening. One of the things is you're not ready, you're not prepared. And you may ask, how do you prepare yourself? I think you know what you have to do to prepare yourself for that. So if it's getting a car, getting knowledge, that's number one. If you want a car, you gotta get knowledge of how to get a car. If you want a house, you have to get knowledge of how you're gonna actually get a house. If you gotta do content, if you gotta do YouTube, if you gotta do a 9 to 5, 9 to 5 is one of the best things you can start out at. And if you don't get it, just know that you're just not aligned for it yet. You're not ready yet, because you have to experience. If you wanna walk with God, you're gonna experience hardship. You're gonna experience ups and downs. You have to know how to manage these things. It's just like, as I mentioned plenty of times to people, if you don't know how to manage failure and heartbreak and disappointment, you can't run a business. You can't run a life, you can't run your family. You're just gonna be folded like an omelet. Not even like an omelet, you're just gonna lose your mind. But you gotta stay focused. You gotta just understand that you have to go through some form of difficulty to get reward. Look at this story. Jesus died on that's one of the hardest things. Giving your life. The Lord gave his life for us so that we can be here right now. So that we can reborn again in his way, and he gives us a choice. That in itself should let you understand that, hey, listen, you have to go through some form of hardship to know if you're built for something, if you can handle what the challenges may throw at you. So you have to understand that. You have to understand hardship is gonna come. It's just how you understand. It's just how you handle the hardship and the situation. Life may throw a lot of hardship in your direction. It could be at your workplace. It could be with your relationship. It could be just friends. It just could be about anything with hardship. You have to understand hardship. Have you ever seen a child that get everything they asked for before? Like, have you ever seen a child or a friend or a family that get everything they ask for? And you tell me how you see they behaving right now. How they're not disciplined. They don't know what. So for instance, there's this rich boy, right? Parents give him so much money. Like, if he needed 100,000, he get it 100,000 in less than a minute. If he needed something, they give him right away. Those persons are walking time bomb. They would easily explode, because when they realize they have to go through some form of hardship, which could be working for that thing themselves, and realize they have to go through that hardship to earn it, to actually earn something, like work for it, and they will do anything to not lose it. So somebody that have something so easily accessed will not appreciate someone, would not appreciate something from someone that actually worked their ass off for something, like actually work in the mud, in the dirt, or go through. You not even have to be like doing all of that. It could be just putting the utmost best effort into something until they actually achieve it. So if you're not gonna die about it, if you're not gonna die about it, don't bother taking it. If you're not gonna die about God, if you're not gonna die about your business, don't take it on, because you're not that serious. You're not that serious about what you want. Okay? That's how I feel I view it. So it's very a hard pill to swallow, but you have to take on a different level of hardship. You have to take on that road to understand the value of something that you really, really want. Right? So if you're gonna, if you have to just develop that discipline, because you will know the value, you know the worth of something, you will understand the levels you have to take. I am living by myself for 5 years now. I moved out my mom's house and I am living by myself. So I realize I have to pay my own light, my own electricity, my own water, my own internet, my own food, the gas to put in my car, my insurance. There's so many things I have to pay on my own. So if something should happen to the electricity, I'm gonna be so pissed. If somebody gonna take my phone and say it's theirs, or I'm gonna be so pissed. Not pissed in the fact that I'm so ignorant, but I know the value of why I have it and how hard I'm working to maintain it and to just, it's mine. It's just mine, and I can't just give it all away just like that because I work for it. So I will understand the value of something just like that. I understand the value of it just like that. Alright? And it's crazy. It's really crazy, but you have to understand. If you're working for something, it's yours. It doesn't have to be the 9 to 5, it doesn't have to be like doing the hardship, but you earn something, you earn trust, respect, and all of that. Right? You have to understand the level that is coming. Whatever it comes with, it's yours. You earn that. Alright? So guys, thanks for watching.